All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and let's talk about some boxing today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon if you haven't, so you get those notifications when they do work. Other than that, all our social media links are in the description, from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, to my email. If you ever got a question, business inquiry, sponsorship, a video request, or you just want to chop it up, all my social media links are in the description. Just hit the title of the video or the drop down box in the description shows up. So everything is in the description, from instrumental links to social media links to if you want to make a donation to the channel, PayPal, Cash App, all that information is there as well. And if I do a story, I leave the article or source link in the description so you can look it up for yourself. Rashid, what's going on? AZ, I just call you AZ. What's going on? Yankee symbol. So, yeah, we got some more information on Jermell, Charlo. Yep, I'm gonna continue to expose them. I got some information on Al Haymon and how the fighters may not be turning down money, but Al Haymon may actually be turning down the money for the fighters. Also, Deontay Water said he did nasty with Dillian Whyte's ex-girlfriend. Um, and also some Pacquiao update. So appreciate it, McGill. Salute. But yeah, start off with Jermell Charlo. All right. I talked to two. Mr. Perez, what's going on? I talked to two boxers. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it anonymous. And they said that it is illegal to use anything but a clear water bottle in California for a boxing fight. It is illegal to use anything outside of a clear water bottle for in the state of California. So I got it confirmed by two boxers that fight in California pretty often. You cannot use anything but a clear water bottle in California. Okay, as you see in the picture, that is from the Tony Harrison rematch. I went back and watched some of those rounds, from rounds 1 through 4. After those rounds, he used a clear water bottle. At the end of the 5th round, he proceeded to use that green Gatorade bottle right there. Right then and there, we going to expose them. He is a cheat. He is a cheat. California State Athletic Commission rules say you have to use a clear water bottle. If you don't use a clear water bottle, that is illegal. People pulling up pictures of Andre Ward and other fighters, all commissions don't have the same rules. Some commissions allow you to stack your gloves. You know what I'm saying? Wrap, gauze, wrap. And some, it got to be all gauze, all wrap, and then gauze, whatever the hell they call it. In California, you can't stack your wraps. In Nevada, you can stack your wraps. In Nevada, you can use that shit they say Floyd put up his hands. In California, New York, you can't use that. So they all have different rules. It's not an international boxing federation. All right. Jamal Berry say, salute, bro. I knew something wasn't right about Charlo in that bottle. Tony was outboxing him till he ran out of gas, and Charlo never got tired. Just saying facts. Salute, what's going on? Reginald, salute. So, like I said before, I delegated and I reached out to some people, and I found out, and I'm not gonna say the boxer's name. I'll leave him anonymous. They told me that you can, in California, you can use nothing but a clear water bottle. So people trying to justify it, I'm not letting it go. I'm not letting it go. If it was Tony, if it was, anybody, Tony Harrison, if it was, Abner Mares, if it was Leo Santa Cruz, if it was Tyler McQuarrie, anybody, I'm exposing. If it was Terrence Crawford, I'll keep this. Like, look at Crawford. What Crawford did wasn't right. It should be a no contest. I'm gonna call it right down the middle. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, ain't no, it nah, bruh. J Lab Sports TV, nah, bruh, he wrong. And there's already a lot of speculation going around the Charlos. Like I said, man, Danny Jacobs, Demetrius Andrade, J Rock, and Jared Heard team all accused the Charlos of being on that Manny Pacquiao, on that clenbuterol, that clenello. Jermell Spons made it seem me work. Yeah, he never LA12. What's going on? He never said what was in the bottle. Like, oh, that was just water. He never said it was just water in the bottle. Like, oh, we ran out of water bottle, so we had to bring a Gatorade bottle in the back. They ran out of water. You know, Papa Turr said this ain't right. Charles should just man up and said it was a mistake. Rematch Tony. Yeah. Now he's saying, oh, ain't no rematch now. And this, that, and the third. You lost. You cheated. You cheated. Johnny, what's going on? Charlo reacted so angry, sounded like a man that got caught red-handed. Yeah, he cheated. If he would have addressed it, I would have had more respect for him. Like, hey, man, we ran out of water, you know, or we didn't know the rules. I do this in all my fights. I like a special type of water in the corner. It was nothing but water in the bottle. Nothing wrong. That's all he had to say. He didn't even say it was just water in my bottle. Anything could have been anything other than water in that bottle. Anything other than the water that they agreed to. May it be spring, purified, Pure Life, Aquafina. Come on. Wood, what's going on? Anything other than... But basically what people don't understand is this. If Tony Harrison abided by the rules and Charlo didn't, he cheated. Ronaldo, Steven Styles, what's going on? He cheated. It ain't two ways around it. Ain't no telling what was in that bottle. It's going on almost we going on almost 24 hours, probably a little bit more than 24 hours. And he still ain't told us. He's showing us the VADA papers. Nobody ever said it was roids in that or undetectable human growth hormone water that Victor Conti created. Nobody said it was steroids in the bottle. How would you be stupid enough to take some steroids in the corner? It could have been a 5-hour energy mixed in that bottle. It could have been a latte in that bottle. It could have been Propel water in that bottle, and that's illegal. Could have been Powerade, Gatorade in the bottle. And now to think about it, we could have went back to the last fight. He probably been cheating his whole career. And what made it so fishy? What made it so fishy is Derrick James not once touched that water bottle. Touched that Gatorade bottle. His uncle gave that. Now in the beginning, Derrick James is giving him water in the mouth. Derrick James is providing the water. Derrick James giving him water. The first 4 rounds, Derrick James was giving Jermell water. Then in the 5th round, his uncle comes around with a green water bottle. Derrick James steered clear of the bottle, everything I saw. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, that's not Derrick James' hand right there. That's his uncle, they say. Wrapping around, putting water. Like I said, man, it ain't fair. And you talk about somebody with several camps that they cheating. Several camps. Regardless if Derrick James touched the bottle or not, you still have, you still part of it. You got 2 of the biggest dudes that's under assumption for steroids in boxing. When people talk about people that's under like people think that speculate, I mean Jermell, Jamal, and Errol, are out of the new generation, they 2 of the top 3. So regardless, if you didn't give it to him, you still in the corner. Don't make no sense, bro. And then everybody sitting here saying, well, it don't matter. He knocked him down. What does it, at the end of the day, if I'm I'm able to consume calories, bro, in the form of sugar, electrolytes, and a lot of times they got protein. They got a protein in those drinks now. Or it depends on if he had caffeine in the bottle. If they mixed in a 5-hour energy drink in the bottle, that's a competitive advantage. If I can't take what you taking, then no, we don't agree to it. And it's sad though. It's sad. It's not sad to me that this coward in Jermell Charlo didn't own up to his actions. He's not a coward because he didn't fight this guy. He's a coward because he cut a corner. He didn't own up to his. He didn't address it. He just started name calling. You cheated. You did all that talking. You need to, and everybody already believed the way him and his brother act. They was on something. Man, you said it was the devil's dandruff. Man said it was a PED. or whatever. Everybody had their assumption. When the last time you seen a Charlo get tired? When? Charlo carried their power from round 1 to round 12. Don't take a deep breath or nothing. Got great chin, strong. They big as hell. Jermell just as wide as Deontay Wilder. Look at the picture. It's a picture of them going up. That went around a few years ago. And they cut all that weight. All that water and fat weight to get down to a certain point and don't lose nothing. It's strong and it's fast come fight night, not draining up. Come on, man. Everybody had their speculations. Ronnie Boy, what's going on? Rayzone, what's going on? Everybody had their speculations. Like I said, if this was Terrence Crawford, if this was Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Alexander Povetkin, you know what I'm saying? If this was Triple G, Canelo, Jared Hearn, you go down the list. Anuiwa, Estrada, Rigon Dial, Lara, Gamboa, Gervonta, Ryan Garcia. I'm keeping the same energy, bro. I'm keeping the only difference in energy, you know, have people just sat here and be like, oh man, the majority of people I talk to, oh, he was wrong, bro. You know, they got to run that back. I would not keep making videos about it. I never would have delegated to somebody else for information. I never would have kept making videos about it. I'd be like, okay, everybody understand what he did was wrong. But everybody I run into, oh, you know, they use these, they trying to rationalize it, bro. They trying to justify it. That's not right. Because you like this particular guy. Mr. Perry, what's going on? You trying to justify it, bro. He was wrong. However you look at it, he cheated. Minor, major, this ain't basketball or football where they inflated football. This somebody's life on the line, bro. Kenneth Scooby salute. This somebody's life on the line. And if you was able to consume caffeine, sugar, electrolytes, protein, whatever was in there, if you was able to consume that and he couldn't, that can give you an extra kick in the corner. You know, I wish he would have came out and said what was in the bottle. He said, your boy Nino Brown, you talking about us, the snitch? The snitch? You talking about 78, the snitch? He better stop playing for me before I expose him earlier than before. He better stop playing with the stuff I know now. I can make divorces happen. I can make magic. I can make a trick. I can do a trick or two. All I'm saying, Blue Blood better not say nothing about me. All I know is Beauty Shot better not say nothing about me. Because I find out who his wife is and I send him this video. Baby mama's boy too. I find his wife and send her the video. I find his wife and send him the video. All them cheating ass niggas. He says, Charlo, what does Vada got to do with if you took Gatorade in the corner? What does Vada got to do with if you took caffeine in the corner? What does Vada got to do with if you took a Pedialyte? What does Vada got to do if you took an energy drink in the corner? Does Vada test for energy drinks? Does Vada test for energy drinks? Huh? Does Vada test for Gatorade? Do they test for that? Do they? Let me know. Let me know. Anybody say he has steroids in the bottle? In the bottle? Ain't nobody said he has steroids in the bottle. Nobody said that. Yeah, Gatorade's bottle's been in some corners. They got some pictures going up. Something Nevada probably allows it. King Boxing Talk. Nevada, Mr. Sampson, what's going on? Nevada allows Gatorade. We read the article yesterday. In 2006, Nevada introduced Gatorade to be used in the corner. But if a fighter refused to use it, then he can go, like Shane Mosley did, you can go to the courts and get it and make it where, you know, put a restraining order on it. But in California, I was talking to 2 fighters. Pro boxers say you only can use clear water bottles in the fight. They say Sean and Kenny Porter going back looking at the Spence fight saying if he did the same thing. Who said that? Who said that? Probably did. He on that shit too, probably. I don't put it past nobody no more. I don't put it past nobody no more. I told you all these commissions is corrupt. All these commissions is corrupt. For real, it's corrupt like 78 Sports TV, General Child. It's corrupt like him. It's corrupt like him. He said that blood boxing was a two-faced nigga. I think everybody on that shit could be. Could be. I don't like to generalize. Canelo said no Gatorade bottles for fight. Charlo said no. Oh man, stop it. Clay, what's going on? If you ain't got shit to hide, why you need a colored bottle? Like I said before, if Tony had a colored bottle, why you switch bottles is the question. Come on, what Panama Lewis say? Give me the special mix bottle. No, the special mix bottle. Why Jermell won't running back again? You know why he won't running back. He can't take his Panama Lewis bottle with him. He was looking for a way out of that fight because I heard Rosario and J-Rock go running back. He ain't gonna run it back. He ain't gonna run it with Lara. Guarantee that. All I'm saying is why we didn't get an explanation for what was in the bottle. He said there's actually a typo on the results Charlo posted, so they made it look sketchy anyway. Uh-oh. That's all I want to know. If Tony Harrison had the same color bottle, cool. All right. Ain't no debating. He can speculate what's in the bottle, but y'all got the same color bottle. Regardless, bro, would you want to get back in the ring with somebody that cheated? And somebody that a lot of people speculated that cheated? They said Jared Hearn didn't fight him. And I apologize to Jared Hearn. They said Jared Hearn didn't fight him because he was on that shit. Derrick James will not touch that bottle. No, he didn't touch the bottle. He didn't touch the bottle. But it don't matter. You still in the corner. You know, but you know how it is. Don't see nothing, don't say nothing. Don't know nothing. If you ain't see nothing, you don't know nothing. You know, but Jerry James told him he needs a stoppage in the corner, regardless of what the judges said. He was getting his ass whooped. He was. And then they was going to rob Tony Harrison regardless. If Fury did this and Wilder and beat Wilder, then they will be going, you ain't lying, bruh. They'll be slowing it down. They'll be reversing it. Oh, I told you Tyson Fury was this. I told you Tyson Fury was that. They'll pull up the rules. They'll contact some fighters. You know, I take questions at the end, but I like the boy. I think Joe Joyce training with Ishmael Salas now. I like the boys, though. Who squeezed the bottle? The uncle. That's the uncle they say is, but it wasn't Derrick James. Come on, man. They cheaters, bro. I wouldn't fight the Charlo twins neither. I wouldn't fight them next neither. I don't know, Canelo. Get him, Mike. What's going on? Y'all subscribe to GM TV, my boy. Pamela Lewis needs to be suspended. 2.0 need to be suspended. Yup. Charlo was in the corner drinking the secret stuff from Space Jam. You ain't lying, bro. And it wasn't no tap water. It wasn't no tap water. But this is what's going on in boxing, bro. I'm telling you, it's a lot of these fighters. It's a lot of these fighters who get popped, and they cover it up. DHP Jr. salute. Tiger Joe, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Wood, Stay Real TV, and my boy Get a Mic, GEM TV. Y'all funny. No, y'all niggas like Naquan funny. Covering this up, bro. I'm gonna keep drilling this in y'all head. I'm gonna keep killing them with the facts. Tell him to address what was in the bottle, and tell him why didn't Derrick James touch the bottle. Shit, even if Case told him, touch me, tease me. A bottle said, hold me tight and don't let go. The steroids in this bottle about to lose control. Derrick James was like, no, I ain't touching and teasing nobody. Errol Spence need me. Errol Spence need me. Errol Spence need me. That's the money man, Errol Spence. That's the money man. Money, 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 money. Them Texas boys, they show lives on that. They on that. They got that drink in their cup for real. They got that drink in their cup, and I ain't talking about no lean with it, rock with it. They got that. They got that shit that make boxing ego eyes, lazy eye twitch. They got that. They got that lazy eye boxing ego. They got that shit that blow Deontay up and shit. They got that Dante's Boxing Nation water bottle. I'm going to pump you up. I'm going to pump you up. Him and Negro got the same. Charlo and Negro Fight Fan got the same steroid dealer. Shit, Charlo probably got snack tatted on his ankle and shit. He got the snack logo. He was snack on the low key shit. Y'all talking about Mikey Garcia, man. Earl Stinson them in the super snack program, nigga. They on that Captain America super serum. That's what they on. And these niggas still going life and death with niggas that's regular. I ain't going to a pump. Floyd was like, get this motherfucker out of my gym. When Earl Spence blacked his eye. Get this motherfucker out of my gym, man. Get him to the Vital Lab. Get him out of my gym, man. Leonard, get this motherfucker out of my gym, Leonard. Leonard, get us out of my gym, Leonard. Get him out of my gym, Leonard. Get him out of my gym, Leonard. Drinking the anabolic Hennessy. What's up, Barbie Terrell? Get this motherfucker out of my gym, Leonard. Come on, Leonard. Get him out of my gym, Leonard. Come on, Leonard. Get him to a Vital Lab, Jim, Leonard. Don't make no sense though, bro. Gotta cheat to compete, bro. This ain't tennis. Where you just changing blows, man. If he would have came out and said it was water in the bottle, I'd be like, okay. I still speculate, but I feel a little bit more like, okay. He come out just talking junk. Your mama, your daddy, this, that, and the third, but you don't talk about what's in that bottle, though. You ain't talk about what's in that bottle. You ain't talked about why Derrick James didn't touch about it. Now your paperwork coming up sketchy. These dudes ain't testing, bro. I'm telling you, they ain't really getting tested. Well, let's move on, man. Earl had an Everclear in his bottle. That nigga looked drunk in the beginning of the fall. Like he just woke up from a nap. He just woke up in a nap. Like he just woke up in a nap or whatever. But let's talk about this other shit, man. Shout out to Banco. He sent this shit to me and I found it on the thread. I want to read this to y'all, man. It's part of a lawsuit. Somebody shared on Jermell Charlo thread on Twitter. And it says, all right, it's about Golden Boy. Okay, it's the Golden Boy lawsuit. These is case 2 -15 CV or -CV -03378 -JFW -MRW document 339 filed 1/26/2017. It is page 3 of 21. Page ID is hashtag what the fuck is that? Whatever the damn sign is, 22717. It says, and I'm just gonna read this point. I shared it on Twitter, but Twitter link is in the description. Also, my Facebook group link is in the description as well, as far as the Facebook page too. Just hit the title and all that shit pop up under. But it says Haymon Sports Management of Boxers. Haymon Sports currently at the time advises or manages over 200 boxers. Haymon Sports provides boxers whose careers are very short and who face enormous risk each time they enter the ring. Enter the ring. More compensation and more leverage when negotiating with promoters. Haymon Sports, like its predecessor, takes a small percentage in management commission, 10 to 15% compared to the prevailing rate of 33%, and such commissions are generally not payable until the boxer's purchase reach a negotiated floor, frequently in the amount of $100,000 to $1 million, but sometimes as high as $3 million. The majority of the boxers managed by Haymon Sports have signed exclusive multi-year management contracts. The standard management contract expressly grants Haymon the sole and exclusive rights and opportunity to manage, represent, and advise fighters throughout the world in connection with fighters participating in a professional boxing contest and with respect to all of the fighters' activities within boxing. In addition, the contract provides fighters' actions. This is two. Fighters' action form and after the effective date and continuing for the duration of the term. Fighters shall not directly or indirectly enter into any agreement or arrangement, written or verbal, or granted any authority or power relating to any boxing activities without the prior written consent of the manager, subject to applicable laws. Ugh. One of them words. 3. Promotional agreement. If during the term of hereof fighters desires to enter into any promotional agreement or bout agreement to which fight is not then bounded, selection of promoter shall be at the sole direction of the manager. So basically what this is saying is that Al Haymon selects the promoter for the fight. Like it could be TGB, it could be Mayweather Promotions. At one point it was Lou DiBella, Samson Boxing. He chooses the promoter. Also, they cannot accept a deal without a permission slip from Al Haymon. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? That means if Keith Thurman wanted to take an offer to fight Top Rank, if Al Haymon say no way, and he doesn't sign off on it, Luis, what's going on? He can't do it. Even if Earl Spence wanted to cross the street or meet Crawford in the middle of the street, he can't do it without Al Haymon consent. Even if Jermell Charlo wanted to fight Canelo and cross the street or had Canelo come over, he can't do it without Al Haymon signing the permission slip. Okay? Even if Deontay Wilder wanted to get on his knees and say, Eddie, I want to take your $100 million or $120 million offer from the zone. Without Al Haymon signing on it, Deontay Wilder couldn't take that deal. So if Wilder said, oh man, I want that money, Al say, no, we ain't doing it. I don't give a fuck what you want. Al Haymon is telling these dudes to turn down these fights. That's what's going on. And then when it come down to it and they get pressed by the media, they got to say something. They got to look stupid. Oh, man, he on the wrong side of the street. Or we ain't doing that. Whoopty whoop, blase blah, ha ha, whoop. He said, what about the Muhammad Ali? Well, this is what this lawsuit was about. He's just, man, that's why they lost the lawsuit. Bob Arum won his lawsuit versus Al Haymon, whatever it was. But the Muhammad Ali, one of the parts of the Muhammad Ali Act, which they don't have all around the world, once again, is going back to what I said about the commissions. Nevada, California, New York, all different. Okay? Florida, Texas, they all different for the most part. They might share a lot of similarities. Like internationally, they have different rules. Remember, Billy Joe Saunders can have a certain amount of performance-enhancing drugs in the system, but you can't have none in the most United States commissions with Massachusetts. So it's different. But the Muhammad Ali Act, one of the parts of it state that you cannot be a manager or promoter at the same time. Al Haymon has found the loophole where he picks the promoter and he provides the fighters under a managerial pact. Premier Boxing Champions is a TV series. It's basically like, you know, if you got we want Jazzy Jeff to appear on Fresh Prince in 8 of the 25 episodes in season 2. So we want season 1 of PBC. We want Jermell Charlo to appear in 2 fights, and minimum 2 fights a year, minimum 1 fight a year, minimum 4 fights a year. So they have it's contracted through a TV series. Y'all feel what I'm saying now? It's a sweet loophole. It's a boss move. So Al Haymon runs everything under their career. And Bernard Hopkins said that this when they first kind of split. He said that these fighters need to take control of their career. So it may not be per se that Errol Spence don't want to do it or do want to do it. It might not be per se Wilder do want to do it, don't want to do it. Even if Wilder want to take the first deal at 12.5, Al Haymon say no, he can't do it. This is almost as worse this is worse than being in a Top Rank contract. You hear me? Like, you got to get a permission slip to do anything. So y'all want to know why Gary Russell don't lash out against Al Haymon, and he keep begging Al and he can't. You sign that contract, it's over with. Y'all want to know why Sean Porter, can't cross the street? Now he changing his tune? He can't. He can't. This is worse than being signed to a promoter. This is worse. This is worse. He got these dudes turning down. Like, even if Peter Quillen wanted to fight Matt Korobov, he couldn't sign to take that fight off the purse bid without Al Haymon. Like, Al, I can beat Korobov. Al be like, no, just take this $500,000 and drop the belt. If Al say do it, Peter Quillen had to do it. It's crazy. People talk about Terrence Crawford in the Slade contract. Shit, it sound like all the PBC fighters in the Slade sound like Shane Song. Your soul is mine. You know what I'm saying? But in exchange for Slaughter Child, what's going on? He said, so basically Al Haymon inks a deal with different platforms and fighters are subsidiaries of him. Basically, that's what it sounds like. Basically. So when they say they own boss, no. Call Al. They really mean call Al. 1-800, call my nigga Al. Dr. Blick, what's going on? 1-800, call Al. I'm going to have Dr. Blick come back on, bro. We going to do something. I'm going to take a soccer class on his ass. I'm going to go to UK and kill him. I got to lose about 1,000 pounds first. At least, what Dr. Blick about what? You about 150? I can't run all that time, my nigga. What else sport you play? I can probably get up and down the basketball court these days. I can do that now. Texas Trill, the real Texas Trill. What's going on, man? Maybe we need Dana White to... Man, like I said, if they sell the PBC, and I'm going to put this docs up on Twitter. If they sell the PBC, I think Al's still going to run it. Mr. Child. Man, Mr. Child ducking me on Xbox, bro. I was ready for Mr. Child on Call of Duty, bro. I'm going to stream that shit, bro. I'm going to stream it on Twitch. Mr. Child's ducking me on Call of Duty, y'all. He ducking me, bro. Like Dr. Blick been ducking me in Fight Night, bro. These dudes ducking me on Xbox. What was in the bottle, though? Nobody knows. Alan, what's going on? Mr. Childs and Dr. Blick ducking me on Call of Duty. The new Call of Duty, bro. He probably seen my KD, bro. He probably seen my KD, bro. He was like, oh, man, I can't fuck with him, man. He's KD like 10,000. I don't never get killed. He said, I play box soccer. It's better than basketball. No way, Jose. Damn, man, I'm going to have to stream me beating these niggas' ass, bro. If I lose, I'm pulling the plug, nigga. He said, I'm on this shit. I'm about that. Add me, nigga. You going to sleep, nigga. You going to sleep. Clay said he good at basketball and soccer. But yeah, Al Haymon telling these dudes what to do. They can't take these deals. So, and like I was saying, he takes half the going rate or less than half. So if for basically 15% of your purse back, or up to 23%, it depends on what he takes. They say anywhere from 10 to 15, right? From anywhere about 13%. Hold on. Anywhere about 18%. Hold on, I'm trying to do the math. Yeah, anywhere about from 18 to 23%, you keep in your pocket, you signing away your rights to be a human being. That's it. So anywhere from around, 23% to around maybe 18%, you signing away to be your you signing yourself away, basically. So Al Haymon take at least more than half the going rate for you to give up your right. That's it. So for you basically giving Al Haymon, it's not giving him 33%. You say, okay, Al, 15% cut. So that 15% that Al losing out on, he getting it back with control. It's always a catch in business. It's always a catch. You know what I'm saying? They be like, well, your down payment is zero. You know what I'm saying? On a car. But then again, your interest rate, your interest rate might be higher. You know what I'm saying? Or you might pay longer on it because you put zero down. Even though your interest rate may be lower. If you go ahead and put $2,000 down on a $10,000 car, you only got to take out an $8,000 loan. You know what I'm saying? You put zero, you take down. The interest is going to be lower if you get zero, but it's always give and take. So they giving back a percentage of their money. And Al Haymon is the percentage Al Haymon is giving back, the 15% he giving back. He getting it in ownership. He getting it in control. So he control everything they do. Okay. Jermell. Al. Hey, man. Can I wipe my ass? Yeah, man. I just shitted on myself, man. All right, man. You gonna fax over the... Oh, you gonna email me that shit back over? All right, man. Cool. Al, so I can wipe my ass. Al said I can wipe my ass. Ring. Al, man. Yeah. I'm going to the grocery store. Can I go to Walmart? All right. You sending the permission slip over right now? So I gotta go, man. I ain't got that much time. You know what I'm saying? They gotta ask Al for everything. Ring. Hey, Al, man, I'm at the dealership. Yeah, I'm getting the vet on files, nigga. You said I gotta get 22s? All right, man, send me permission slip. They gotta ask that nigga for everything, bro. Al gotta have he gotta have 4 secondaries. He probably gotta have 5 secondaries to deal with these dudes. He said, you got milk done here. Yeah, man. I heard 78 talking. You better shut up before I squash his little ass, his community. Come on, man. Football, yeah, American football. Nobody play no soccer over here. Only time we go to soccer games is to get the soccer moms. Then Bob say Al is a cancer in boxing. Yeah, he tell these dudes what to do. So these dudes ain't turning down the fight. Like I said before, I didn't have it's still not clarity. It's still not clarity on if Charlo turned down the fight. You hear me? It's no clarity. I've been asking. It may be a case where they talked to Al and Al said no. As far as the Canelo situation. As far as the Canelo situation, there's no clarity who turned that fight down. And it sounds like reading this is Al. So they gave Al all this power just for get 15% of your purse back. Think about this for a minute, right? If you the average boxer, feel me right here. You the average boxer, and the going rate for managerial pack is 33%. You sign a promotional contract. What's the going rate for promotional? It got to be at least 20. So 53% of your purse gone right there. You ain't paid the cut man. You ain't paid your coach yet. And then you got promotional fees too. So you got promotional fees to pay. So a lot of these boxers, they may be bringing home shit. If they say, "Oh, I'm getting $5 million," they lucky to bring home $1.5 million of a purse. And then you got taxes. Even if you paying Al Haymon 15%, TGP Promotions got to get paid somehow. So that you pay the promoter regardless if you have a promoter or not. It's a promotional fee. So that promotional fee may be 10 or 15% of your purse. Let's say 15 to be nice. So 30% of your purse is gone. 30% of your purse is gone right there. Between paying Al Haymon and paying the promotional fee. 30% of your purse gone right there. I'm being nice. You got to pay your cut man. You got to pay your trainer. You look up, nigga, you like, oh yeah, you ain't got that much money left. Hell no, come on, man. And you got to pay taxes. And when they give you a check, it's not already taxed out. They give you a check. If they say your check $10 million, it's $10 million. It's like a personal check. It's like a 1099 where you got to take your own taxes out. So, like I said before, you say what they taxes are hitting for. Say the dub, 20%. State, federal, and you might have to pay your own state tax. So if you fighting in Vegas, you got to pay city taxes in Vegas. And you might have to pay state taxes in Nevada and state taxes in Houston. Every NBA team that every city you play with in the NBA, you got to pay taxes for every state you play in, or every city you play in, however it go, maybe both. So if you on the road 41 times a year, every city or state you play in, you got to pay taxes there. I didn't know that until I heard Jalen Rose speak on it. SJ Fish 101. So that's the fact. So how much money they really bringing home? How much money they really bringing home? Asante X, what's going on? Where's the confirmation? I got a different story. About what? Asante, what you got a different story about? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. So, yeah, like I said before, if the going rate 33%, a lot of fighters getting fucked out there. I heard Top Rank don't take as much as people say. Give and take, that probably came from a pro Top Rank guy. Dillian on Charlo. I got confirmation from fighters. All you can use is a clear water bottle in the state of California, unless otherwise agreed to. That's it. You only can use a clear water bottle. And then if you don't want to get past the clear water bottle part, why did he switch water bottles then? Why did he switch in the first four rounds? He used a clear water bottle that was given to him by Derrick James. These are facts. Watch the fight. After the 5th round, his uncle, whoever it is in the picture, right then and there, is giving him a green bottle. That's California State Athletic Commission rules. Not Nevada. Nevada, you can use Gatorade. In California, the rule is 2 prominent fighters. The rule in I wouldn't say prominent, one of them, but he was prominent at one point. The rules are you only can use clear water bottles. Yes, he did violate a rule, bro. If Tony Harrison cannot use a Gatorade bottle, bro, that's no, it's not. That's the rule book. The rule book is, I don't know what you're reading from. The 2 fighters I talked to said you only can use clear water bottles in the corner. Tony Harrison said you only can use clear water bottles. We agreed to use clear water bottles provided by TGB Promotions. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. In Nevada, it's different from California. New York is different from California. Come on. Don't tell me about that knuckle dragger. Don't tell me about that. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. You cannot use nothing other than a clear water bottle, bro. Come on. If Tony Harrison was not able to use a Gatorade bottle, how can you allow somebody else to use something you're not using? Don't tell me about that fucking crackhead. For real. You don't believe the lioness boxing community. Get out of here. Them niggas make up. I was just talking to somebody earlier about that shit. They make up stuff. Motherfucker reading from the 78 rule book, verse 1, chapter 2. They making up stuff. I ain't even gonna tell him. This dude gonna act like, shout out to Robert Davis for the cash app. Appreciate it, family. This dude, this dude coming in here like, oh, Andre Ward read it, or Bob Hume read it, or Lou DiBella read it. This nigga gonna say PFTBG, whatever his name. Fucking tell that nigga get a LeBron hair print transplant. Come on, bruh. I thought this nigga about to say somebody prominent or some shit. I thought he said Kevin Iole got on here and said it. Come on, bro. You gonna talk to the knuckle dragger boxing community, man. I thought you was talking about like I thought this nigga was saying like Wilder read it or some shit like that, bro. Shit. Hey, if you would have told me Trey X read it, that'd have been more credibility than him. For real, easily. He was like, oh, Trey X read it. I'd have believed it then. Motherfucker gonna say the biggest dummy on YouTube. That nigga. When people say, man, I don't trust them niggas over there. They talking about niggas like him. They talk about niggas like him. Particularly, if nigga was a picture in a dictionary, it'd be him. Nigga sound like man, shut the fuck up, nigga. Knowledgeable about what, bro? What is he knowledgeable about, bro? Making up lies, bro. Get out of here, man. I don't even know who the fuck this nigga is, man. Get this nigga out of my stream. Talking about he knowledgeable. Get him out here. I don't even know how that nigga got a wrench. I ain't never seen that nigga in here in a day of my life. You know, get him out of here, man. Nigga said he knowledgeable. Fuck up out of here. Ronnie Boy Fresh knowledgeable. Will knowledgeable. Shit, Curtis Anderson is knowledgeable. Yeah, I mean, I just swatted him. I don't even know who the fuck he is, man. Crazy. Talking about he knowledgeable. What the fuck up out of here? That nigga been pushing more propaganda than anybody. The rulebook says that if Deontay Wilder says fight, you have to fight. Focus Films, what's going on, bro? These niggas be killing me, bro. Come on, man. He's knowledgeable. Like, fuck, go over there then. Fucking go over there. You talking about a nigga, he's reading from the rule. No. If they did not agree to using the same water bottle, why did he switch? Why didn't Derrick James touch a water bottle? Tell me that. Can't. Come on, man. These dudes is crazy, bro. That nigga could have said anybody in the world, bro. He could have said Showbiz. He could have said Ego. He could have said Deontay. He could have said Fight Hype. He could have said the chick from Fino with the nice chest. He could have said Michelle Joy Phelps. He could have said anybody. Fernando Pirmatino, the boxing glove behind the glove. He could have said Hatman, boxing beats and rhymes. He could have said anybody. That nigga said the least credible nigga in the world. The least credible nigga in the world. Nigga Negro would have been more credible than him. Nigga out here cheating, they defending him. Fuck up out of here. Come on. He over there. That nigga gonna need some lotion on Valentine's Day. You know, any nigga that's that mad all the time, he got a lot of built up sexual ambitions in him. If I was a girl on YouTube, Angel, what's going on? I wouldn't meet him. He probably a virgin on the cool, bro. He need to talk to 7A how to start pimping. You can tell he don't get no skin. Any nigga that's that mad all the time, bro, he ain't let one off in a minute. He need to go ahead and go find a new back page. And they be going on his show and letting him dog them. Nigga, please. I seen Yuck Mouth go on there and get dog walked on Wood channel. Like, man. Oh, man, I just wanted to... These niggas soft. I ain't trying to hear that. Come on, man. Niggas just mad all the time, bro. What you mad at, dog? Live life. Come on, he's very knowledgeable. No, knowledgeable. That's far from it. Who more knowledgeable of him, man? And neither one of them. Neither one of them. You got two cocksucking groupies. That's what they are. He in an abusive relationship with his hand. He beat his dick like it owes him money. Real talk. He beat his dick like it owes him money. I guarantee you. That's the only thing he beating. If he got a dog, he probably beating that dog ass. Angry for no reason. and he probably ain't even reached 5,000 subs yet. The LDBC supposed to be uplifting niggas, please. All them niggas that do the dirty work and shit, they sitting at the same subs, bruh. The same subs. For real. They sitting at the same subs. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I might start another page for calling. I ain't gonna compromise my shit. Talking some crazy shit. YouTube too anal for that. They have Robo subs. I want to watch RoboCop. That was my movie back in the day. But yeah, Al Heyman controlling these dudes. This nigga coming here fucking up the live stream with that propaganda. I can't believe that dude came in here. I don't even know who the fuck he was. He had to get up out of here though. Create another account. I'll block that one too. Fury said eating pussy strengthened his chin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, BFT though, whatever his name is, he don't know nothing about that. We need that Woods, CJ and Woods show. Possible. That'd be a nice little epic connection. What's up? Do you see Anuya Wild moving up to battle? Man, he might be in trouble with his next fight. So sometime it's in Nevada, it's in Vegas. But yeah, everything's talking about Al. I'll do Q&A. I ain't staying on long today. You think Charlo would take Lube and mandatory? Yeah, he ain't got no other choice. Probably beat him again if he bring his Gatorade bottle with him. Probably beat him again. But if Al Heyman say so, they can't do nothing while Al Heyman say. If Al Heyman like the nigga that came up with the ghetto hokey pokey. Right foot this time, boom. Left foot one time, boom. Charlie Brown. To the left. To the right now. 2 hop this time. 2 hops this time. Charlie Brown. Doom 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 boom 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 boom. Al Heyman say roll over. All the PBC fighters roll over. Talking about they bosses. And Al Heyman got to sign off on everything they do in boxing. Everything they do. He said, y'all don't stay on too long. Man, I'm going to slaughter you, bro. Is Al Heyman married to a white woman? Nah. Like, I'm not going to speak on that, bro. I tell you the truth. They going to shut my channel down. I tell y'all the truth about that guy. What I heard. Like, he on that Dwayne Wade. That's what I heard. He fucking with that D Wade. He messing with that young thug. You feel me? All these dudes got somebody sign off. Come on now. All sign off. Like, I can't do nothing unless you sign off. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. You can't do nothing. If you say I want to go knock on that door right now, I gotta sign off on it. You need a permission slip. Come on. Come on. Let me tell you this. Bob Arum signed off with Kovalev to make $12 million versus Canelo to cross the street. He signed off on Jose Ramirez to make a certain amount of money. If they offered him, they said, Crawford, here go $15 million to fight Errol Spence. You think Bob Arum gonna turn that down? Answer me that. You think Bob Arum gonna force Terrence Crawford or Lomachenko to drop a belt because he don't like to fight for him and pay them $500,000? Come on, they said right now we got $10 million for Crawford to fight Sean Porter on PBC. Al Heyman gonna turn it down? Bob Arum gonna turn it down? No. He lost the whole cruiserweight in Sergey Kovalev for $12 million. He let him take that bag, and you tell him, "Come on, man, you out your mind." Bob gonna get his bag. Bob gonna get his bag. They say they can't do nothing without Al. Nothing. Al holding Pacquiao AB paycheck from the Pacquiao fight. When I knew dude who was at the PBC was some food for young blood. He holding his whole check. Al holding AB whole check. Tell me that, Thomas Morton. What type of control is that? Come on. He holding his whole check. So don't tell me that, bro. Come on, man. Who pays somebody to drop a belt? Tell me that. Nobody. Nigga made Deontay Wilder turn down $120 million and then got rid of Lou DiBella because he set the meeting up. Tell me about that. Come on, man. I understand everybody that's got to promote, that's with somebody in boxing that's powerful. Somebody got to sign off. They got to sign off on it in the venue and all that. That is true. But they ain't got no control. Daddy Al got those boys on the check. Yeah, he getting them paid. That's all that matter. They care about making that money. But they can't control their own career. Al sit 3 options out in front of them. They pick from them 3. Unless they go to Al, like, bro, Al, I really, really want this fight, bro. I really want this fight. He set the meetings up without reaching out to Al, the zone, the minute they messed up. Regardless if they did or didn't, that's $120 million. What you talking about? That's $100 million minimum. Come on, $100 million minimum, and that's what's best for your fighter. Deontay Wilder not gonna make $100 million this year fighting Tyson Fury. He not gonna make $100 million fighting Tyson Fury this year. If he fought 3 times this year, he wouldn't make $100 million. So come on, bro. And then at the end of the day, if they messed up, then why fire Lou DiBella? Why exile Lou DiBella is the question. Why? He said y'all acting like Bob Steer. How can Bob steer Crawford in the right direction when everybody on PBC can't fight nobody because Al say you can't fight him? Kenny said, I want that card, knowing that Al got to get that card. And Canelo ducking phase, but it don't matter. Whoever Canelo fight, he getting $35 million minimum. So you think Canelo care about what people think? No. Canelo offered Charlo $15 million. I got that from a strong PBC source. They turned it down. May have been Charlo, may have been Al Haymon. You tell me where else he making $15 million at. Come on. Let alone he asked for the fight. So people say, oh, Bob Arum need to do his job with Crawford. Do what job? What can he do? Last time I checked, Sean Porter was with Al. No go. Danny Garcia got an offer. No go. Keith Thurman got an offer. No go. Errol Spence, he can't fight. No go. Come on. That's the question. So what you want him to do? What you want him to build a boxer? What you want him to do? Al Haymon don't want to do business with him. We move on from it. We move on from it. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. Shot by Duck. Every fighter got somebody that has to sign off. Maybe so. I just said maybe so. But they don't have no control. No manager supposed to have that amount of control. Maybe a promoter. No manager had that amount of control. Well, you can't take a certain deal. You can't take a certain fight. This nigga the matchmaker, the contractor, he the advisor. That nigga do everything for him. That's why he take a cheap rate. They only turned down the offer so the pay-per-view model don't die if the zone was a regular Premier Network pay-per-view fight would have happened. I don't see. It's not happening regardless. It's not happening regardless. That's my whole thing about it. AJ not budging. That's what people don't understand. Hold on for a minute. 1 second. AJ not budging. Y'all act like Wilder is the A side. B-Box you lunch. What's going on? Y'all act like Wilder is the A side. It's not. They not budging, bro. Either Wilder gonna go to the UK or do what Eddie Hearn say do, or the fight not gonna happen. I'll say it again. AJ don't need Wilder. AJ got the public court of opinion. All the old fighters on AJ's side. All the fans on AJ's side. Nobody in America pretty much like Wilder outside of some few people in the black box community. Everybody love AJ. AJ selling out 100,000 seats. He making $30, $85 million. AJ don't need Wilder. Wilder fights don't even sell out. Look at the Fury fight. They're giving away a ton of tickets, bro. He don't need them. He don't need them. He never get 50-50. Never. Eddie Hearn pushing propaganda. They don't need Wilder. And watch what AJ fight Puev. He gonna put 5 times the people in the seats than Wilder put in for Fury. And that's the God honest truth. That's the God honest truth. Get out of this little bubble, bro. Lou DiBella even said, like, hey, I don't understand why he don't go over there. He said PBC made Andy Ruiz and Joshua and Wilder. Andy Ruiz was like their Derevchenko going over to the zone. Andy Ruiz would have never got that amount of money on PBC. Don't matter. They not doing that. They doing what Eddie Hearn want to do. He got the A side thanks to Al Haymon. Al Haymon made Anthony Joshua champion. Talk logic. AJ don't need Wilder. And people talking about, it should be on pay-per-view. I don't give a fuck if it's on pay-per-view or not. If it's on $20 on the zone versus $100 pay-per-view in America, give me the $20. I'd rather watch it on the zone. Give me the 20 ball. But people don't think about it. If Wilder go over there and smash Joshua, he can come back to America and be a pay-per-view star. He got all the belts. Don't matter. It don't matter. AJ, man, you had to go over there and do what you got to do. Just like Rocky had to go to Russia and beat Ivan Drago. But they trying to prove that Wilder the A side, he can't sell out. He can't sell out. He can't sell out Roof Chris. He can't sell out a Walmart. I'm just being fat. I'm just being truthful. He don't move no tickets. He said, why would Wilder need AJ not? Neither's Wilder. Wilder not a thing here. AJ don't care about America. They don't give a fuck about. Look, if the Super Bowl ad mattered, I'm gonna leave it on this. If that little Super Bowl ad mattered, why they ain't selling no tickets, bro? I know a few people selling and giving away tickets. Why they ain't moving no tickets? Tell me that, bro. If this dude is a star, why he didn't sell no tickets versus Ortiz? Why they comp? I know people personally, they comp to move they seat up. Nobody bought the Ortiz fight. They sold $5,000, 5,000 tickets for the Dominic Brazil fight. How you a star and you only selling 5,000 tickets, dog? How? How the biggest fight of your career, you didn't fill up the Staples Center, but Shane Mosley and Antonio Margarito did. Right? Right? How? AJ fight a punching bag in the UK. He filling up Wembley. He filling up the O2. He filling up Principality. He just made $85 million. $80 million fighting in Saudi Arabia. Come on. He made $85 million fighting in Saudi Arabia. You can say it's I'm talking facts. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I love Wilder. Love watching him fight. But you ask me who won the first fight, I'll tell you Tyson Fury won. We speaking facts. Nobody showing. I know Wilder numbers. Ain't nobody showing up to that shit. So cut me the shit. I said it 3 years ago. Q-Tip, what's going on? Wilder has to compromise versus AJ. It's okay. Floyd compromised versus Oscar De La Hoya. And look at Floyd now. Floyd, just showed up. He took an 80-20 split. Oscar chose everything. From the gloves to the ring size to the venue. Floyd showed up. He did what he had to do. Oscar came begging for a rematch. Floyd said, I got what I wanted. F a rematch. I'm the man. Stop trying to act like Wilder the dominant A side. He not. He not the dominant A side. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta compromise. If you gotta go to the UK and knock out Anthony Joshua, go. If they want it on the zone, go. If you get AJ to fight you on pay-per-view here, fine and dandy. It's okay. Once you catch that wild hog and you turn him into some bacon, you know what I'm saying? You turn him into some good hell. The world is yours. He getting bad advice. He getting really, really bad advice. He getting really, really bad advice. And that's the truth. Crazy how boxing only sport where attendance matters so much. Ain't none of these dudes selling no tickets in America. None of them. All of them struggling with ticket sales. He doing a good job coming to fans in the UK, milking man. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what he doing. At some point, it may dry up. But Eddie Hearn, mark my words here. And this ain't no insider information or nothing. And I'll do Q&A in a minute. Mark my words here with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is going to use the UK. Well, listen to him. He's going to use the UK. He's going to go to Saudi Arabia. Watch what I tell you. Come back to the UK. Maybe not in this order. He's going to try to open up the Japan market or the Chinese market for AJ. They're going to go to the UK. Try to open up the African market. Watch what I'm telling you. Eddie Hearn is gonna use multiple markets to supplement for not using America. AJ gonna be gold. It's gonna be gold for AJ. Eddie Hearn said it a long time ago. He said, I don't care if this fight happened or not. We gonna get paid. And Wilder gonna be fighting who? Henry Brown, what's going on? He said, man, Gatorade ain't cheating. It's sugar water. Henry Brown, pretty appreciate the super chat. That's just the facts about people trying, oh, Wilder is the A side, and Wilder did this, and no, he not. No, he not. It's okay. You can be the A side, but I'd rather be the dude beating somebody's butt and winning the belts than be the A side. But he getting some bad business advice. Come on, they fucked over Wilder once by giving the IBF belt to AJ. Al Haymon made AJ a champion. Hey, they control the channel all they want to. Don't make me no difference. I appreciate the love and support. Yeah, he don't sell. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, some people go behind the scenes and I talk to them about it, and you know, they go about their day, and it is what it is. I'm just telling y'all what I'm hearing. I'm telling y'all what I'm seeing. I'm talking to the people around the fights and people that's selling the tickets and giving the tickets away. And like I said before, AJ sell, Wilder don't. AJ more popular in his country than Wilder is here. Would I like to see the fight in America? Yeah, because it get more exposure. Because you should want to fight in America and not want to just be the king of the UK. But hey, it is what it is. Wilder, y'all just got to be real with it. Let's just go through a checklist. 10-8 round. Let's go through the checklist. Who making more money, Wilder or AJ? AJ making more money. That's just a fact. Who got 2 deals? AJ. He got a Sky deal, and he got probably a fight-by-fight deal with DAZN. That's a fact. Who got 3 belts? AJ. Has Wilder ever put 100,000 asses in the stadium? Or whatever he putting in over there in the UK? No. He not. So how's Wilder with 1 belt dictating what's going on? And he got Under Armour. He said the UK, the small market compared to the United States, that's also yeah, but they don't control the market though. If Wilder is not dominating his market, then what? Henry Brown, so he said Al Haymon the Ghost. Where's the interview? He don't do interviews. But also at the end of the day, what people say in the UK, the smaller market, now I definitely agree with that. But Wilder ain't tapped into his market. Wilder ain't have to pull it in America that AJ is in the UK. He not the A side. Al Haymon gift wrapped Anthony Joshua an IBF belt with Charles Martin. Charles Martin is a PBC fighter. He gift wrapped that belt. So Al Haymon made AJ a star. He made AJ a champion, excuse me. Breaking Boy, salute. So instead of giving the belt and doing what he doing now, which is saying no matter how much they offer you, you ain't taking the fight. He should have made Charles Martin and Anthony Joshua. We're not having this conversation. Wilder the unified IBF WBC champion. We're not having this conversation. AJ will probably have to come here. How about them taking the initiative to make the Klitschko fight happen? How about Al Haymon not advising, this is what people don't talk about neither. How about Al Haymon not advising Luis Ortiz to let Vladimir Klitschko and AJ fight and step aside? How about that? Luis Ortiz stepped aside to let Vladimir Klitschko and AJ happen. And the agreement was for him to get the winner. So Al Haymon made a lot of mistakes. So if the fight is going to happen, it's going to be on AJ terms. And that's just what it is. Now if Andy Ruiz had did his thing, then we having a totally different conversation. Y'all should be mad at Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz did his thing. Ruiz would have fought Usyk, or Usyk got injured like again. you probably looking at, you know, Andy and Wilder fighting for undisputed, but Andy Ruiz didn't handle his decision and handle his business. Nestor from the Boxing Voice said he talked to Al Haymon before. Some guys talked to him, not on camera. Al Haymon blocks fight. Yeah, he do. I just explained. Yeah, he got control. Like a lot of control for a manager, more than usual. People say, well, everybody answers to somebody. Usually that's a promoter. Al Haymon got promoter type control as a manager. But like I said before, man, with the whole situation, people don't want to be real about it. People want to just spin a narrative how why they're not moving no units. He need to submit to AJ and beat his ass. The best way to do it. But all the time while Wilder trying to play like he the A side and he the big bad bully and all that other stuff, man, he just losing time. He the older fighter. Henry Brown, he said, why not go to sanction the belt body, demand unification, or we the fans boycott the fights until we get the fights that we want. I'm sick of the WWE stuff. Not going to happen. You can't get everybody to boycott. Hardcore fans don't matter. The casual fans is what make the world go round. To make the money spin. So, yeah, man, I'm going to move on from this conversation. That's my opinion on it. My stance ain't really never changed on it. Like I said before, he was going to have to compromise. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, what better way? When I play football and basketball, I used to love going on the road to beat a team. I love the road. I love the road more than I love being at home. In the hood, I used to love to go to other niggas cribs or other niggas spots and hoop against them or play football and beat them on their home field or beat them in their backyard. I used to love that shit. I used to love, you know, bringing my PlayStation controller over and playing Knockout Kings or 2K or Smash Brothers on GameCube and going to other niggas' cribs and beating their ass. I used to love beating niggas' ass at their cribs. It's better than winning at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Seeing 100,000 English Muffin fans cry because you just took AJ head off his shoulders. What better way to feel? That's the best. That'd be the best moment of Deontay Wilder's life. He may be the first. He might be the first. Undisputed champion to win undisputed in the UK with 4 belts. He may be the first one to do it. I could be wrong. Let's make a diss track. Dipset provoke a fight. Shout out to Henry Brown. But yeah, that's a fact. Well, I mean, I don't get why everybody's so against. Oh, I don't want to go over to the UK to see the fight. I get it. But hey, it's to blame Al Haymon for making him a 3-belt champion. Because he let's go through it again. I'm done. I'm gonna talk about Wilder and Dillian Whyte for a second. Then I'm gonna talk about Pacquiao and then I open Q&A. Let's go through it again. He gave him Charles Martin belt. That's a fact. He ran that belt over to him. Could have ran it to Wilder. The IBF. Then Luis Ortiz, he was advising him. The story says Ortiz stepped aside so Klitschko and AJ can happen. I don't know if a transaction went on financially, but he stepped aside for Klitschko and AJ to have to fight. AJ won. Ortiz failed the drug test, but AJ was ready to drop the belt because he didn't want to fight Ortiz. That's what happened, right? Fast forward. Let's go forward, right? Luis Ortiz passed up an offer to fight AJ back in June. The same night Andy Ruiz won. They stopped Ortiz from taking the fight. Now, who was the management company? Was it the promoter? Dad Promotions? That could have been Luis Ortiz in there beating the shit out of AJ. And we know Luis Ortiz not gonna get out of shape. We know Luis Ortiz ain't gonna come in 280 pounds. Ortiz probably would have did it again. You know, instead of Wilder Ortiz 2 being just for 1 belt, it could have been for all 4. So come on, let's not act like Al Haymon PBC ain't really stuck it to Wilder. But they don't tell you that though. They don't tell you that. The knowledgeable people, quote unquote, they don't tell you that. All that actually happened. So Ortiz, had multiple cracks at Wilder. At Joshua. Ortiz was even signed to Matchroom at one point. People forget that. Henry, the coronavirus coming on the super chat. The coronavirus going around. Nobody it will travel. FEMA drills Nebraska, Nevada starting March 3rd. Plus 11 military base will be holding. Appreciate it. He said he can't put that. I ain't put it on Al. Everybody put it on Al. Just saying the fight didn't happen. Whatever it is, Ortiz ducked the fade. However you want to look at it. They did all that shit talking about fighting Ortiz. They told Konowski not to take the fight. They told Adam Konowski not to take the fight. He passed up on the fight. Konowski probably would have beat AJ that night too. I don't know if he would have won the rematch. So, like I said before, you can have as many excuses as you want to. The fact remains is Ortiz had 2 shots at him. You know what I'm saying? And he fucked up. So, however you want to, whatever their story is about why they stepped aside for Vladimir and AJ to fight, because that was Ortiz's opportunity to win the belt. Whatever the story was about ducking or not taking an offer from AJ the second time, that is what it is. Can't, you know, it is, you know, I mean, what can you do about it, you know? So at the end of the day, Wilder got to cross, if Wilder got to cross that pond, cross the pond. What is you waiting for? What is you waiting for? Like, you going to wait until you 37 years old, and like I said, they could be in cahoots trying to build the fight up. But Wilder ain't getting no more exposure fighting on pay-per-view. Shit, it might, if they don't give away more tickets, it might be the same amount of people that was there for his Bermane-Stavern fight in Vegas. And like I keep telling y'all, these dudes ain't selling no tickets. A lot of these tickets being given away. These dudes ain't moving no ticket. Nobody in boxing moving tickets. Ricky, what's going on? None of these dudes is moving tickets. None of them. Everybody having a hard time moving tickets in boxing, from DAZN to Matchroom to, I mean, that is DAZN. DAZN is Matchroom and Golden Boy, to Top Rank and to PBC. I know personally PBC was in financial trouble because they wasn't moving no tickets, and they got the best ticket prices going that I went to. They got the best ticket prices going. You know. But yeah, Wilder said he smashed Dillian Whyte ex-girlfriend and said she owned the whole strip, and Ness said, "Oh, you ain't gotta do that, champ. You ain't gotta do that." Like, shut up. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he trying not to compromise the video or whatever, so I get it. But yeah, Wilder said he smashed Dillian Whyte girl, and that's why Dillian Whyte mad. Kind of like some Kenny and Fred stuff, bro. You know, when dudes beef like that, I was wondering why Dillian Whyte was so obsessed with Wilder, because his girl got smashed. You know what I'm saying? Wilder pulled the Big Baby Miller on him. Big Baby Miller smashed his BM or his wife, whoever she is. He out here smashing Dillian Whyte girl. See how karma come around? What goes around comes around like a hula hoop. 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, maybe that's why Dillian Whyte's so mad. That's what usually 2 dudes beef about. It's either over some money or it's over a woman. That's it. It's either over some money or it's over a woman. And I was wondering why Dillian Whyte was going so hard at Wilder. You know, it ain't no feeling like somebody else hitting your girl. I was working this years ago. I was working at this one spot, and this girl on the phone, right? And she was like, "Yeah, girl, my this is supposed to be a church going girl, right? That's why I don't trust people in the church, regardless." And she talking to a girl like, "Yeah, he probably heard me. I guess the nigga was on the phone or her phone speed dial. She was messing with somebody else, and the nigga was making her scream and shit. I don't know why she was telling me the story while I was sitting there, but I guess the nigga was making her scream and shit. And she was probably like, damn, that nigga don't make me scream like that. And I was like, these bitches scandalous. Don't trust no church shit. But she wanted to probably throw the pussy. You know how that shit be. Girls get to telling stories like that and trying to around niggas. Like, I wasn't impressed. Women's thong, bikini, boxing will move some tickets. You ain't lying. Shirtless boxing. Let's get it popping. It'd be 20,000 people in the stadium. They fill up all the stadium. Shit was crazy. But yeah, you know, these niggas be fighting over egos. Every every heterosexual man got an ego about a woman. You know what I'm saying? When you leave your girl and she get fine to be with another nigga, it's like a mechanism inside a dude brain that you be like, man, I want her back. You know what I'm saying? Even though you know you don't want to put up with her stuff no more. So Dillian Whyte, when somebody come over here and they smash your girl, Dillian Whyte trying to get some get back. I ain't mad at her. I mean, some niggas try to play it cool, like I don't care about this chick and F this chick. Man, you walk in your house and somebody smashing your wife and see how you feel. It's been cases where people are considered insane when they go in there and they catch shit like that happen, or a woman catch a man cheating, you know, with another girl and they married, or a husband come in and their wife getting smashed and they kill the guy, they kill him and they get off. You know, they consider it legally insane. Courtney Richardson, salute. So, like I said before, yeah, it is crazy, but you know, like I said before, Dillian Whyte and Wilder, that's gonna be a big fight. That's a fight. That's one of my top fights I want to see next year. I already know we're not gonna see AJ fight. I kind of moved on from that, but that's probably the number one fight I want to see in the heavyweight division is Wilder take on Dillian Whyte. You know what I'm saying? And he said he gonna catch a body. You like the baby say, I'ma body me a nigga. I might pull up your hood like a slave master and bar me a nigga. I love to see that. I think Wilder should stretch him in the UK. Wilder just might have to be the British bomber for a minute. And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to travel. I love it. I used to love popping niggas, you know, on the court at their crib. Mr. Greg 1964, salute, DMV in the house. Why Dillian Whyte didn't do nothing? You know why Dillian Whyte ain't do nothing? He probably cried. He was singing that Donnell Jones song. I don't wanna know if you playing me. Keep it on the low. 'Cause my heart can't take it anymore. I don't wanna know if you playing me. Please don't let it show. Dillian Whyte was crying and shit. Shit, what my nigga Young Ralph said about a bitch, you can have that issue. Treat her like school, give her early detention. Bye-bye, be gone. Bye-bye, be gone. Facts. So, that whole situation, that fight is manifesting into something really, really good, man. That could segue into oh, that's Mario Winans, my bad. What's the Donnell Jones song? What's the Donnell? You know which one I'm talking about, the sad ass song. I forget the motherfucking one he had. It was just a miserable, depressing ass song. I just can't think of it. He's a California Commission Foolish. They just released a statement said Charlo broke no rules. Yep, you already know. Al Haymon sent that bag in. Al Haymon dropped the break deposit. That's how I go, bro. I'm telling you, boxing corrupt, bro. Boxing corrupt. He broke a rule regardless. I talked to 2 pro boxers. That nigga broke a rule, but hey, it is what it is. I knew they was gonna come out and say some shit. He cheated. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't catch that shit. That's why I said, man, boxing is the most corrupt sport, dog. That's probably why they put it in California too. Out of all the places to put that fight in, they put it in Ontario. Nigga, I thought it was only in Ontario and Canada. Yeah, the bag was sent to Cali. That's just what it is, man. That's why I said, man. That's why I'm getting away slowly away from boxing. He cheated, man. It's been a whole bunch of paid allegations around him. It's crazy. I looked up the commission rules myself, and they said water will be provided to the fighters, bro. Yeah, they probably changed it. They changed it. And Derrick James didn't touch that bottle not one time, bro. Tell me that. Why did he change bottles? And why wasn't Tony Harrison awarded a green Gatorade bottle? Like I said, man. Just move on from it, bro. Move on. Move on from it. You can use sports bottle. It's been like that for a minute. No, you cannot in this case, bro. If Tony Harrison couldn't use a sports bottle, why? If Tony didn't have one, why he couldn't? I talked to 2 fighters, man. One of them, I think both of them California based. They say you only can use clear bottles in California, not Nevada, not New York. Clear bottles in California. That's what they told me. So come on, no. No, it ain't like he started off with a green bottle. Maybe that wouldn't have been suspicious. He started off. This is what niggas missing. He started off with a regular water bottle. After the end of the 5th round, his uncle started feeding him the green bottle. Derrick James didn't touch the green bottle. Derrick James, the first 4 rounds, was feeding him the water bottle, the regular water bottle. They full of shit. That's why Stephen Bredman and Jared Hearn and Demetrius Andrade and Danny Jacobs said that motherfucker he greasy. He said James knew something was up with that bottle. Yeah, he didn't touch it. He go for the first 4 rounds to feeding them water. You know what I'm saying? To giving them water, to not touching the green bottle. Come on, man. He started with the regular bottle, went to the Gatorade bottle, then went back to the regular bottle. Come on, man. Like I said, I don't have no respect for these dudes in boxing. These dudes is dirty. They corrupt. He said Waters of California, he used the Gatorade bottle in the fight with Chad Dawson. At the end of the day, like I said, why didn't Tony Harrison have a bottle then? That's the question. Why didn't Tony Harrison have a bottle? Please tell me that. Why didn't Tony Harrison have the same bottle? That you're not supposed to have that bottle. TGB Promotions was supposed to provide the water. He cheated. He's a manager in Dubai. I like Trevor Bryan, but really ain't interested. That'll be his first solid win. Like I said before, why didn't Tony Harrison have a bottle then? Why he didn't switch to a Gatorade bottle? Why didn't Derrick James touch the bottle? Come on. He said it was against the rules, but it should be a no contest, regardless. And the belt should go back to Harrison. They should do it again. But they don't let dudes cheat, and people gonna rationalize him cheating. He cheated. Oh, he cheated. He cheated. He said Chad didn't have a Gatorade bottle either. Maybe that was agreement between them. You got to ask Chad Dawson. But I'm only going with Tony Harrison said. He said they was only using clear water. Tony Harrison said they was only allowed to use the bottled water that was provided by TGB Promotions. You explain to me why Derrick James didn't touch that green bottle and only touched the clear bottle. Explain that to me. That's what I want to know. Explain that to me. He said changing the bottle is the reason he went to sleep. It could have been. If it's anything in that bottle besides water, y'all niggas be killing me like y'all don't understand how the shit work. Y'all know all them Texas niggas juicing anyway. Y'all know they all juicing. Stop it. Ain't nobody cutting all that weight and still maintaining. Errol Spence dirty as fuck too. Care what y'all niggas say. He dirty than the motherfucker too. They sweeping all that shit under the rug. All of it. Of course he buy subs. Duh. Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. The Juice Crew. That's what they running in Texas. They the Juice Crew. He didn't touch it just in case they get in trouble. He had no idea. Yeah, he had no idea. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. The Blueface say. Blue Blood Sports TV. With an eggs dick sideways. He said stupid Blue Blood just compared Wilder Fury to Joe Frazier and Ali. How the fuck is that a Joe Frazier and Ali? That nigga's a dumb nigga. Hold on. Where was Spence Porter fight? LA, right? Championship fight. He used the blue bottle. Who, Spence or Porter used the blue bottle? All I'm saying, if Tony did, for my complaint is this. If he switched the bottles, why did they switch the bottles? That's one. Why wasn't Tony Harrison awarded a Gatorade bottle like that? According to him, he could be lying. He probably could have had the option to get a Gatorade bottle. That's what I'm asking. Why didn't Derrick James touch the Gatorade bottle? Why did they switch from the clear water bottle to the Gatorade bottle to the clear water bottle? That's all I'm asking. Why didn't he never come out here and say, oh, it was just water in the bottle? Why didn't he say that? Come on. That's what I'm asking. He said, bring it. That ain't what he said, though. That ain't what he said. He clearly said that TGB Promotions was providing the water and we supposed to drink out of a clear water bottle that they provided. That's what he said. So the nigga went from a clear water bottle to a green bottle that Derrick James didn't touch to a clear bottle. Stop it. Stop it. You don't have to block him. Stop it. Why did he switch bottles then? What was wrong with the water they was giving them? I'm still salty about a Grail and Pryor fight. You gotta keep pushing. Don't let it. Yeah, come on, man. These niggas be lying, bruh. Why did he switch the water bottle? Why? That's what I want to know. Why didn't Derrick James ever touch the green one? Why? Why wasn't Tony Harrison awarded the green? Why was he drinking from the water provided for the promoter? Come on, man. Like I said, them Texas niggas dirty as hell. I ain't gonna stop saying it, bro. I'm gonna believe what Andrade and Andre Rozier said. Danny Jacobs said. I'm gonna believe what all them niggas said. Now Stephen Bravin, them niggas hot. They hot. They hot, bro. They hot. Them dudes they not moving the right way, bro. They hot. Al Haymon just sent the bag then. It's cool. Nigga, whole cheat out here. That's why he always yelling and screaming and about to bust a blood vessel in his head. Them niggas ain't no cocaine. They on that other shit. Real talk. And nobody want to keep it 100. Nobody want to keep it 100. Everybody want to play favorites. He cheated. Come on, nigga started off drinking just the clear bottle. Then all of a sudden you switch to the green bottle. Come on. You showed me where Andre Ward was drinking out of a clear water bottle and then switched to the green one. No, Charlo ain't gonna take no fight with Andrade. Ronnie Shields already said it. He said, no sirree, Bob. But yeah, I heard PBC can't avoid Pacquiao no more. But I did heard today they ain't heard nothing from Pacquiao, so he ain't said nothing still yet. I heard behind the scenes that he talking to Eddie Hearn, and they may be working on some things with the zone to bring Pacquiao to the zone and work on a big fight. I know he want to fight 2 times this year, so I heard he may go over to Saudi Arabia and do a fight. So yeah, Pacquiao right now is he really rogue. He ain't saying much. Usually when ain't nobody saying much, he probably working on a deal. Maybe Al can match the deal, but hurt his contract up. He was in a fight-by-fight deal. He was expected to do one more fight with Premier Boxing Champions. So he still may do the fight. I do know he was talking to Al about fighting Earl. I heard Earl was adamant about not taking the fight. He said, why adamant towards Charlo? Because he a fucking dope fiend. Fucking crackhead. A ped head. That's what I'm calling him, a ped head. He's a fucking cheater. Don't know. Let me tell you this. You guys, anybody in the media, don't nobody like them cornball ass niggas. Don't nobody like them. It's the most disliked person The 3 most disliked people in there is the Charlo twins and Oscar De La Hoya. Them the 3 people that said it. The Charlo twins. He said Julian Williams been saying that, but you called and ho. Bro, I apologize to Julian Williams. He was right. He was definitely right. He was definitely right. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a man. Julian Williams was right. I just said I apologize to Stephen Bradman yesterday. Today, I said it in yesterday. He was right. What else you want me to say? But my whole thing with him, it'll never change. This will never change. If they don't take the test, don't take the fight. And I don't want to hear no crying. You signed up to take the fight without the test. So that ain't going to change. That ain't going to change. He should not have took the fight without taking the test. Big Boy said you can literally watch tons of fights where boxers use water bottles just in this. Why did he switch the bottle, though, bro? Tell me that, bro. Tony Harrison was under an impression. Now, I said impression. I didn't say he need to read the rule books. We not talking just about the water bottle. He started off with the bottles that was provided, and he switched the water bottle that Derrick James never touched. Send some more money and answer that question. Why didn't Derrick James touch that Gatorade bottle? Why did he switch from the water bottle that Tony Harrison was drinking? That's the question. Now, you can call Tony Harrison. You can hit him up on Instagram and say, why you didn't have a Gatorade bottle? And once again, you can go back to his post. You can go back to his post. You can go back to his post. And here he said again, I just don't understand how the inspectors of California Commission could drop the ball like this in a world championship level fight. The rule in between rounds is you only can drink water in a clear sealed bottle, seeming that TGB provided the water. What was being drank in the Gatorade bottle? Once again, he said the rule in between rounds is you only can drink water in a clear sealed bottle. This is what 2 boxers told me. That's what 2 boxers told me. Provided by that TGB Promotions provided the water, was being drank in the water with the Gatorade. This is what he said. And this is what the rule was told to me. They changed it. They lying, bro. They lying, covering up. Why did he switch the bottle? Why did he switch the bottle? Why didn't Derrick James touch the bottle? Because if it was the other way around and Tony Harrison beat the shit out of him the first time like he did, and they changed the bottle, what would everybody be saying? Come on. What would everybody be saying? Tell me that. Why didn't Derrick James touch the green bottle? Why was his uncle giving it to him? And why did Derrick James touch the clear bottle? Come on, man. We talking facts. This nigga high. This ain't no secret, bro. Everybody in the industry know behind the scenes that Charlo's on some type of shit. This is what I keep hearing. I defended it for a long time. Nah, man. Earl clean. Nah, man. Charlo clean. Nah, Charlo clean. Nigga dirty, bro. Just like they was robbing Tony Harrison on the scorecard. Tony Harrison was up by 3 or 4 points. He was up easily beating the shit out of Jermell Charlo other than a knockdown. He was down by 3 points. Like, come on, man. It makes no sense. He said it varies state to state. I want to see the rule. Me too. But they was told me, and I'm not going to say the fighter's name, that it was only supposed to be a clear bottle. What Tony Harrison said was relayed to me. What was in the bottle? He never addressed it. That's another thing I got a question about. Why didn't he address what was in the bottle? Come on. As far as the rules, there's a ton of shit in here. Hold on. Hold on. One second. And they remind you they missed a drug test too. Don't forget that. Just like Joseph Parker missed one. There's so much shit in here. I ain't got time for that. A lot of people didn't on the last post, couldn't find it. He said, I checked the California State Athletic Commission. It's a rule. It's a rule. It's a rule. It gotta be. Because they got ring equipment, ref judges, champion. You might be right. It might not be an official rule. Hold on, I got more shit here. Therapeutic use exemptions. There you go. Probably Charlo taking that shit too. Amateur boxing rules. This shit got a lot of shit in this in the contents. They got wrestling in here. I ain't got time for that shit. Jermell made up. It was surprising. He was traveling. I don't know what he said. Is it true? Yeah, Callum Smith turned down that fight. Boxers established beforehand that they can have sports drinks like Gatorade. Tony said they agreed on water. Yes, Cali Boog, salute. When you fight Canelo, if you lose, you lose. If you win, you lose. Yeah, pretty much. It ain't a rule, bro. I can't find it. Yeah, I was looking. I don't see it. It's a lot of shit in there. Well, like I said, I talked to two boxers, man. They said clear water bottles. That's all they was allowed. I'm telling you, they just cheating and making up shit as go. Yep, Charlos love to duck and cheat. Yep. Yep, and this was Tony Harrison or Fury beat Wilder, and this was it. They'd be talking about shit. I can't stand these new boxing fans. Can't stand them, bro. Like 78, putting all the Fred business in the street, man. It's crazy, man. Like Blue Blood Sports TV, looking at that white girl nudes, playing with herself while he got a wife at home. Y'all knew that? Y'all know Blue Blood Sports TV was looking at that white girl play with herself? You know what I'm saying? And probably beating off to it, beating his dick like it owes his money. Y'all knew he was doing that. A married man beating off to a white girl. He don't like black women. That's crazy. He talk all this black shit but don't like black women. Can y'all believe it? All time great. Battle rifle, you smoking crack rocks. Hell no. Can y'all believe that? His baby mama like Spanish or something, but that's common in New York for brothers to mess with Spanish women. And then he watching the white girl play with herself. Ain't that crazy? He watching the white girl play with herself. So he don't like black meat neither. All the local dummy box communities, they had the Discord chat, and she would do these shows for them playing with herself and stuff. So they all getting off to a white girl because their wife won't give them none. These y'all leaders, bro. These y'all leaders. These y'all leaders, bro. These y'all leaders, man. Blue blood wife ain't giving them none, so he gotta have the Section 8 white girl play with herself. These y'all leaders, bro. These who y'all listen to. These who y'all listen to. They don't have a sister in there playing with herself. They don't got no sister. They all beating off to a white girl because their wives holding out on them. It's crazy, bro. It's a cold world. Talking about it. Malik Jackson, guess what? See you later. Your mama should have swallowed you. She was trash too. Yep. They was, she got evicted out her Section 8 house and everything. Blue Ball Sports TV. Hey man, y'all better hope I don't get that. Y'all better hope that video don't surface, bro. Blue Blood watching that shit, man. He's a weirdo. They tried to say Worldbreaker was a pervert, but all of them was watching her play with herself. Crazy, right? 78 probably was trying to move her to Milwaukee and pimp her out his garage. 78 was trying to pimp her out of her garage. Come on, girl. You can come to Milwaukee and we can go to Bucks games and I can trick you out of my old Cadillac, girl. Come on, man. Now I don't know if it's no tape. I don't know. I ain't gonna say all that. These at least Negro got a black wife. Shout out to Negro Fight Fan TV. At least Negro got a black wife. All these dudes talking this black militant shit, and they part of the Squirrel Patrol. Like my sister Michi X say, they part of the Squirrel Patrol. They part of the Squirrel Patrol. But yeah, I'll read these rumors off real quick. Why do good girls like bad guys? Blue Blood about to stop playing with me before I tell his wife. Nigga really gonna be broke. For real. Cause he ain't got no money for real. He was thinking about moving to Texas because it's too hard to make it in New York. He ain't had no money. He worked 3 or 4 jobs, driving Lyft, Uber and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I I know. I know. I know. I know. That's why you always got to keep your secrets. Your secrets are safe with me. Because these niggas be talking. They talk. They talk. They talk. They said you working like 4, 5 jobs to put food on the table. And you got time to beat off to a white girl? Boy, would you... Boy, would you... Would you... All right, I'll start off. Pacquiao hasn't told PBC what he wants to do. So, like I said, on Day in the Dark. Said Calvin Smith turned down the offer. It was too low. Reason why Billy Joe turned it down. He said, looks like Billy Joe will be next for Canelo. I don't know the exact number, but the offer was more than $7 million. So, there you go. That's it. He said Blue Blood wants to be closer to Spence. He can move to just like for 9. Just like for 9. Just like for 9. But yeah, I got some questions. That's it. So I think Billy Joe Canelo next. Charlo been cleared. The head, he ain't still dirty in my eyes. Shit, OJ was clear too, wasn't he? He cheated. I don't care what they say. He cheated. He cheated. Tell me why Derrick James didn't touch that, but I don't trust none of them niggas in Texas. They all on the Canelo diet. He's stupid, bro. Charlo has been clear. Okay, what you want, a cookie? Minia, guess what? He gone or she gone. PBC only had 2 years left tops, especially after the Charlo shit. Well, I heard they selling pretty soon to the UFC. Funny how the UFC gonna move. Ooh, somebody name dropping. I see you. They said she was doing shows for him. Sell shows for him. Don't forget 7-8 Sports stab blood in the back. He said he a two-face ass nigga. Don't trust that nigga. Problems in leadership. It's only one YouTuber I don't like. I don't like none of these niggas. None of the top niggas. I don't like them. Deontay, Ego, eat a dick. 7-8, eat a dick. Blue Blood for 9, eat a dick. Keep going on. Eat a dick, eat a dick, eat a dick. All of them. Only niggas I fuck with, other than, I'm not talking about the smaller channels, is Town and Boxing Channel. I don't listen to none of these niggas, man. Other than the interview channels, I don't listen to them. There's no point. Corey Lee ain't a big channel, but I always love Corey. Corey cool nigga. But I'm talking about the big channels. 78 probably stabbing Black Fight Fan in the back. I already know, man. Black Fight Fan better not, old Negro better not trust 78. That's probably why he ain't never met 78. Yeah, he said, I'm tired of seeing black documentaries. I'm sorry, bro. I'm tired of seeing, I don't want to see Harriet Tubman. I'm tired of seeing niggas getting shot, killed, lynched, whipped. I had enough of that shit. No, I don't listen to Ellie Sackback. Woods TV ain't a big channel. I say that all small channels, I like small channels better, but I don't listen to none of the big channels other than the interview channels. I don't be listening to Ellie unless somebody send it to me. I don't know what the link is. But no, he racist. I've been told you all that, bro. He racist. I don't fuck with him. I try to stay clear away from his content. Oh yeah, so, yeah, for sure, Rodriguez. I keep asking questions though. True School Sport. Y'all know him. Brandon Taylor. Yeah, I know him. He cool. I had a problem with him. I don't always agree with him. But yeah, alright. I don't always agree with him. But yeah, he cool. He like the Charlotte Hornets. Like, I ain't gonna say I don't like none of them, but I don't really listen to him no more. It's hard. Everybody say the same thing, but yeah, he been doing this thing for a minute. Yeah, Ring Q ain't a big channel though. But yeah, every now and again, I know him too. I know him too. Like, I know him. Yeah, he cool. I'm talking about the big channels. I'm talking about like third, like around me and up, 20,000 and up. Anything less than that, I don't consider that, like, as far as boxing, a big channel. Just don't listen to him no more. This is like shit. You see the way shit changing. You know, the way shit changing. The way the shit changing in boxing, it just show who real and who fake. When I found out the truth, then I changed my opinion. Like, nigga, like, I kept it 100, but ain't nobody 100. The Negro act like he run Trill. He do run Trill, but it's his channel. You know, 78 don't be saying much probably. At least when I used to listen to it, he used to say a couple things and shit. They tell stories. Like, it's his shit. He supposed to feel that way. He will forever be synonymous with 78. He that's the way he did it though. He'll always be synonymous with him. Can't nobody say, oh, this nigga built this channel. No, I built my channel from like, I'm different from the rest of these. I built my channel. I don't need no community. I always like working by myself. I hate working in a team. Cause I ain't got nobody to blame. I just do it, and I do it myself. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta do pretty much everything myself, or I have somebody do the editing real quick, or it depends, I do everything myself. I depend on myself, and it can be taxing, but I did the group thing before. When you do all the work and everybody reap the benefits, I'd rather just everything be on my shoulders and do it myself. So it's each his own. Some people like to huddle up and be in a team. I like to do everything myself because guess what? My failures depended on myself. My success is dependent on myself. And when the bag come in and all the rewards come in, I ain't got to split it 2-way, 3-way, 4-way. Everything myself. So that's how I look at it. I don't need no nigga to stand next to me. IBFP. I don't really listen to him like that. He be on Twitter though. People be talking about the channel. Like I said, I don't be having time. I just don't listen to him. I ain't saying he a bad channel or no shit like that, but so why does Fanan hating? I don't watch his channel. It's trash. It's trash. He need to talk about some, like, lawyer shit. He need to just change his channel to Fanan Better Call Saul Lawyer Talk. Just stay what you know. You went to school to be a lawyer. Be a lawyer. Frederica went to school to be a teacher. Talk about teacher shit. How to be successful in the classroom. Everybody trying to fit into this boxing shit like they been here. No, just do what you do best. Talk what you talk. You know what I'm saying? He said Negro run the local dummy box community now. Good for him. It is what it is. His shirts must be selling pretty good. So Callum turned, he turned down. Probably, I heard it was too low. I mean, maybe he fight somebody else. He said Negro the only man to be caught with kilos of weight, but does only 2 years. He went back to the crib though. Usually when you snitch, you can't go back to the crib. That's the unless he snitched on somebody like in Atlanta or he snitched on some niggas from Kentucky or something like that. Usually when you snitch, most people don't go back home. But maybe he snitched on people out of town, so I don't know. That's kind of why I'm like, he went back to the crib, so maybe he did. But you get caught with 2 keys, ain't no 2 years. That's like minimum, like a dub. So he probably cooperated. Each his own. Everybody different. When they put that time in front of you, everybody different. Some people very, very few people in this generation, very, very few people in this generation gonna take it on the chin and do 20 years. Most people gonna throw you under the bus. How do you see the fight playing out tomorrow for the sake of Garcia by knockout? What they fighting at, 35? I probably won't be watching it. But, yeah. Ryan gonna win. Then he gonna fight Linares May 2nd. Yeah. Like I said, I speak my mind, bro. That's why I ain't no group nigga. I don't even know why I even start messing with them losers. Like, I didn't. That was the worst decision of my life, bro. So much like bullshit was happening in that whole little thing, dog. Just a bunch of hating ass niggas, dog. That's why you can't. That's why black people can't work together. It's a bunch of hating dudes. 7-8 probably got a bowl of belly. Oh, that nigga smacked the shit out his ass. Little nigga, man. 5'6". Better smack the shit out his ass. He better bring a gun. You better get yourself a gun. That's why he don't show up to none of the fights. He probably look like Yo Gotti with a belly. I tell all my hoes, bring it up. Little ass nigga, bitch. Probably still shopping the kids section. Nigga still wearing Carl Cannon Jabot jeans. Is Negro a fan of police informer? Like I said, usually when you snitch, you don't go back to the crib. I can't really say, but if he said he got caught with 2 keys and only did 2 years, that's snitching or cooperating. He must have snitched on somebody else. That's why a lot of these dudes don't do no. That's why a lot of these dudes don't talk about they street life on the internet because they gonna get exposed. That's why. How cool were you with? I never talked to 78. Not personally, like on the phone. Me and Negro DM. He was cool at first till he tried to pull that faggot ass shit. He was cool at first. Like, I ain't never had no problem with him. Just he pulled some gay shit. And a lot of gay shit. He just got mad because I talked about Earl, nigga. Like, shit, fuck that nigga. And it wasn't just that. That's where it really started from and manifested from. So, that's where it manifested from. You can't have they want to control what you say. That's it. You ain't gonna control me. I'm an independent thinker, always been. He's always mad you went over there, the Rocket Channel since I seen, but them dudes had you in the Matrix talking about water spin. Yeah, I just had to get out of that, bro. I was glad when I got out of there. Cali Enigma was supposed to leave too. He got scared. Cali Enigma was supposed to leave. If you go back and watch that live stream he did about World Breaker, I'm all in. He was supposed to leave. He was scared to leave. Now, I ain't never told no nigga to leave. I swear to God, I never said, hey, man, Cali, you need to leave, or World Breaker, you need to leave, or Town, you need to leave, or CB, you need to... I never told them niggas that. If a nigga say, hey, what's wrong? What happened? I tell the nigga what happened. Like, man, that niggas on some hating ass shit. I tell them straight up. If they keep asking, I be like, hey, man, what's up? I tell them what happened. And people say, for real? Oh, man, you and Negro need to get on the phone together. No, bro, when it get to the point, like, what's to talk about? I don't give second chances. Like when we got into it, you should just call me then. We could have hashed it out, but when it get to a certain point, ain't no going back. I'm not trying to fit in. 78 was the one begging me to stay in the motherfucker. Oh, 78 don't want you to leave and this, that, and the third. Nah, bruh. When I left, my channel went crazy. Like, nigga, that was the best thing that could have happened. My shit went crazy up. Nigga, I went from like 8,000 to 13 to 20,000 like that. And I didn't pay for it. My shit did the bunny hop. My shit did the bunny hop. My shit did the bunny hop. I was feeling like OJ the Juice Man. Yeah, okay, well damn. Remember, I don't have nothing but one interview, and that's from Sugar Hill. It didn't do no hits, so I don't have no interviews. I ain't interview K Diddy. I ain't interview Earl. Remember that, bro. When people look at my sub count, this shit off the muscle. I ain't never paid for a sub. It's off the muscle. I just started using tags like 6 months ago. So this off the like the true hustle muscle. I didn't pay for nothing. Nothing. Didn't pay for a view. And they send that shit to you like, oh, you can pay for this many views, and you can pay for this many views, or you can pay for that many views. Yup. They say that. They send that shit to you. I got like 3 offers between my 2 channels' emails in the last month or 2. You can pay for this email. You can pay for that email. You can pay for this many views. $5 get you 100 views. That's what these niggas be doing. They be doing, bro. They be buying views. Ain't none of these dudes authentic doing it like me, bro. No, nobody. Nobody doing it like me. None. This is just me working and grinding. People say, why you don't got more views? Because I don't pay for them. They don't send the notifications out, so I'm fighting against the establishment itself. Real talk. I'm fighting against the establishment itself. He paid for views too. I remember Deontay was at 13,000. All of a sudden he shot up to 100,000. Come on. Nigga, you ain't Tasha K. You ain't EDP. You ain't a real channel. You ain't ESPN. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Niggas paying for that shit. Any nigga that start a channel and see how hard it is to get your first 100. See how hard it is to get your first 100. See how hard it is to get the rack. See how hard it is to get a stack. To get 1,000. Anybody want to criticize the niggas being on YouTube? Start your own channel. You see, I heard YouTube got really straight. The monetize is hard. Yeah, it depends. It depends. You gotta follow the rules. A lot of people like to reuse content they can't use. A lot of people ain't signed up for the Child Law Act. You gotta sign up for that or they gonna pop your channel. Yep. I wish people criticize people be able to start a channel then. Show your face too. You can talk about prostitutes and stuff. You can talk about that type of stuff. But it's just certain things you couldn't do. They said the way he used to cry over that Mexican chick. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that one. That's crazy. He said because a lot of YouTubers came up making a lot of YouTube had to cut that down. EDP from a real channel don't need to be monetized. He just hit 1 million, bro. That's one of my favorite channels to watch. He funny to the mud, bro. Only low IQ dummy signed up for set. So one of my boys hit me up about that. They was like, yeah, I don't pay for 7. This wild. It's like years. I don't pay for 78 Patreon. I already know. If you from the streets, I mean, come on. If you grew up in the hood, you know. I mean, come on. Them same stories you hear everywhere else. I would assume. Come on. Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, EDP channel is funny as shit. I fuck with him. But yeah, a lot of these dudes, man, fake, man. When you get to talking and talking, and these dudes tell on themselves too, man. They tell you everything you need to know. I don't say nothing, bro. Oh man, I ain't got the rent money, or I'm going broke right now, or my girl, you know, she beat me up last night. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Niggas be telling they Like, I'd be like, all right, bro, but I ain't gonna like put personal. If you tell me something, I'm not gonna put personal business out there unless you want to go there. But it ain't gonna go there because I'm not gonna tell you my personal business. I'm gonna tell you what a drive and my birthday is. No, man, I already know that. Everybody gonna try to use that against you, and this is what happened. And people telling other people business. I'm just gonna say, hey, man, I want you to say this or you should say that. You know what I'm saying? And I say it. I don't care what they gonna do. I say it. Shit, they didn't even tell me that. I'm just telling you what somebody else said. They told me, hey, man, do this for me. I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it. That's what Fred was fighting over with Kenny. Hey, man, I swear to God, bro. I'm gonna leave on this. I'm gonna leave on this right here, bro. I heard that. I'm just laughing, bro. I heard that Fred used to say Fred pickup line to get women when he was out with Kenny Porter. I heard his pickup line was hey, man, that man over there a millionaire. I'm with him. He a millionaire. So I swear, dog. They said that Fred used to. They said Fred used to tell women that Kenny was a millionaire to get women. Y'all go on, bro. Like, I'm with LeBron. I'm with LeBron. I'm with LeBron, bro. Come on, give me some. I'm with LeBron. I'm with LeBron. That nigga bad. They said that K Diddy said he was a cornball. And nigga say that nigga house ain't $1 million house. He said they used to put him around women, and women used to say Fred was corny and they wouldn't mess with Fred. And he said I put him around a ton of women, they just didn't fuck with him. He was a cornball, bro. He said I used to be like, I'm with Kenny Porter, man. He $1 million Kenny, man. I'm with $1 million Kenny. I'm with $1 million Kenny. Remember on this channel, bro? I don't know if people remember this, though. Remember he said I wrote a book about how to get women? And he basically, I'm paraphrasing, saying I give all the secrets on how I smash multiple chicks in Hollywood and actors and musicians and stuff of that nature. That's one of your words. I'm with Kenny, man. He's a millionaire. $1 million Kenny. $1 million Kenny. He's saying that, right? Him and Kenny beefing in 7-8 talking to Kenny behind Fred back. Hi, friends. How many of us have them? Friends. The ones that you can depend on. Let's be friends. He beefing with Kenny and 7-8 playing both sides. Ain't that crazy? Can't trust nobody. What Shorty Low say? It must be two sides. Hey, Fred setting up all these meet and greets for 78, bro. Yeah, come down to Houston, man. We gonna do $1 million man march in California, man. I want 100. I want 100 brothers here with me. 7-8. You such an influence. You're such an influence to the brothers. They want to meet you. And after Houston 7-8, he said, according to Fred, I'm gonna be at the next event. He had the next event in California. Did 7-8 show up? Nope. 7-8 playing both sides. He talking to Kenny. He talking to Fred. Crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, he fighting Billy Joe next Canelo. Yeah. Crazy world, bro. But yeah, let me get out of here, man. Let me get out of here. Shout out to 7-8 Sports TV, bro. Shout out to him. Two-Face himself. Hating on blood, hating on Fred. Talking about blue blood and talking about how, he ain't getting none at home. He got to look at the white girl play with her. So it's a cold world out here, man. When your leader leaking all your business out, man. When your leader leaking all your business out. Like the leader leaking all what my boy, what Public Enemy say. Can't trust him. Can't trust him. Can't trust him. Elvis was a hero to most. 78 was a hero to most, but he never meant to me. He was just playing out racist and ball. F him and Negro Fight fan. I'm out, man.